What is going on, you guys? It is National Week, and I'm not going, but I always love to watch the content when I can't attend. And so what I do, and I've already done it, is I'll create a folder for watch later. And as you guys put out videos, like if I'm at work or such, I go to work here shortly. As videos come out, and I see them in my feed, I'll just send them to watch later to that particular folder. That way I don't miss anything, because I love it. I love seeing the camaraderie of all of us getting together and all that. So I imagine it is going to be an absolute calamity at the freaking Nationals. So may the force and personal hygiene be with you this week. And I hope you guys stay safe and have an absolute blast. Before I turn this thing around and show off some what I think are just awesome shiny cards, I want to recommend a channel. He has a fair amount of subscribers. He's got more than me. But the channel is called Wax Museum Podcast. It's not a podcast. But if you like videos like how Sammy Thunder does card show videos, but with newer stuff, that's that. He's not the Pelly Boy, Let's Go Bro, all that stuff. He digs through dollar boxes and bargain bins and finds some really cool stuff. He leans towards basketball a little bit, and he does baseball as well. But it's just really cool seeing someone that makes quality show content, digging through bargain boxes, and he explains why he's doing what he's doing. And like a lot of the Pelly Boys, like he seems to be a real collector that collects actual sports cards. It's crazy. It's crazy that would happen. So that is that. Once again, you guys have a freaking blast. I know I don't have to say that because y'all are going to do it anyways. So let's get to some cards, baby. Now, typically when I do these videos, I like to show off at least 10 cards. To kind of make it worth your while. But today, I only have 5, but they're 5 cool ones. So I thought, why not? Been really working on getting in a good amount of pull holes. This is the 2018 Topps Chrome Refractor. Been buying a bunch of pull holes and Mariano Rivera. And you've seen the Ichiros over the past week or so, and I mean, probably like a broken record in these videos, but I am just having an absolute blast again. Here's a big shout out to our boy Saul, big Manny Machado guy. This is an exclusive from Fanatics Fest, I believe last year. Well, definitely wasn't this year. 2024, so a couple years ago. Yeah, I think last year they started making these foil cards, not refractors. But absolutely gorgeous. And I think years to come down the road, I mean, these cards are only made for that event and put in boxes that are sold at that event. So I don't know how many of these Big Apple refractors, they call them, because they're all New York backed, or the backing is New York City. I just don't know how many of them are going to be floating around. Always a good day to get in a Shohei refractor. This bad boy was a little bit more expensive than you might think a base refractor would be. It's a 2025. And these next two, man, I think are awesome, and which kind of justified me making a video with just 5 cards. So this next card, this is a PSA 8, and I know it's a PSA 8 because that's what the label said that I busted it out of. So this is going to be 1996 Topps Chrome Refractor of Hall of Famer Roberto Alomar. I think his career and image, man, is very tarnished because of that spitting incident. Just an amazing ball player, great ball player, and then that one lapse in judgment, although it big, I feel like a lot of people, that's the first thing they think of. But I guess that's probably the same thing when like someone like O.J. Simpson, I would imagine, you know, Heisman Trophy winner, NFL Hall of Famer, but the first thing they think of is the horrendous stuff that has happened off the gridiron. But 1996, Topps Chrome, that is the first year that Topps Chrome was in existence. They did refractors before in Topps Finest, and that would have been in, what, 1993? So, and then the last card, this is a hot one. These are very, very tough to come by. 2001 Refractor. Ricky Henderson. And Ricky loves him some Ricky. Loves him some Refractors also. Looks like a spring training background. You have them two dudes back here on the left and right of them just sitting on a bench, chilling out. I don't know off the top of my head when was his last year playing or his last Topps card. Man, but I can't imagine it being maybe a year after 2001. I'm not sure. But you dang sure don't see him in a ton of cards in Padres uniforms, that's for sure. So that is going to be that for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Till next time, adios. Be safe. Bye-bye. Toodles.